Beloved, glorious I Am Presence, descend within me so that I might feel your bliss, your love, your joy, and all your qualities within me. To thee I align my Holy Christ Self, my personalities, my body elemental, and my new spirit, so that all parts of my being are in balance, harmony, and alignment. And I am fully contained within my heart diamond and Metatron's cosmic egg. I am now ready for today's message. Greetings, beloveds. I come to you with much joy as always, for I wish to fill you with all of the divine qualities that you can possibly resonate with at any given moment. Yes, your divine self, your I Am presence, does have these same qualities and frequencies within it. And when you connect effectively to your I Am presence, you will be able to feel these frequencies. But for those who are still having a little bit of difficulty connecting with their I Am presence, please know that I, along with the entire ascended host and spiritual hierarchy, are sending forth this energy to you so that you can receive it through us. There is absolutely no difference in the quality or frequency of these aspects, whether you receive them from your I Am presence or from us. It is simply a matter of ease. And it might be easier for you to receive them from us. In order to receive them from us, all you need do is ask. Ask to receive a great influx of peace or love or joy or whatever divine quality you wish to have within you. It is important to build up what I might call a storehouse of these energies. For just as your body has held blocked energy and negative thoughts and feelings within it for years, so too can it hold wonderful divine frequencies. And this is a good thing to have and to do, beloveds. To fill yourselves up with these divine frequencies, so they are like a reservoir that you can dip into when you find yourself in need. A person who is not used to experiencing much joy will find it difficult to evoke those feelings of joy when needed. However, a person who has spent much time absorbing the frequencies of joy into the totality of their being will find that they have a reservoir that they can dip into when needed. Your beings are storehouses of great energy, more than you can possibly imagine at this time. This is part of the instructions that you need as you transition into a higher dimensional light body. For that energy that you are receiving now, which is of a divine quality, will be stored mostly in your fifth dimensional body or in your fourth dimensional body. And as it is stored there, it will influence and affect your third dimensional body. All of your different dimensional bodies are always connected, and there is a flow of energy going back and forth between all of them. It is not so much that you are creating a higher dimensional body. It is more that you are becoming aware of it and consciously beginning to connect to it, to receive from it, and to give back to it. These higher dimensional bodies are the ones that you exist in after you leave the third dimensional realm, whether it be through death or another process. So these bodies are always yours, beloveds. And yet, your activities, your thoughts, and feelings that you have and generate in your third dimensional body affect and influence to a vast degree your higher dimensional bodies. At least the fourth and fifth. It is in the fourth and fifth dimensional bodies where negativity still exists. So once you get into the higher dimensional bodies, the sixth, the seventh, and so on, these lower frequencies cannot vibrate in those realms. And so they have no effect or influence there. However, you can bring forth these higher dimensional bodies into your lower dimensional bodies simply by visualizing it, by intending that your higher dimensional bodies merge with the physical and the fourth and the fifth, so that they can generate a very positive influence in your being. It is important that you begin to perceive of yourself as a multi-dimensional being, a genuinely light being having a human experience in a physical body. It was never intended that you be limited to such a great degree by your physical body. Much of this was caused by the Anunnaki manipulation of your DNA. The human body was created with 12 strands of DNA, and it was intended to be an unlimited expression in the physical world. This, beloveds, is what you are moving into and have to look forward to. As your strands of DNA are returned to you, so will the abilities that most of you have been longing for, such as teleportation, instant manifestation, and many of the other qualities that you did have at one time, although you have most likely forgotten. All these abilities will be restored, and you will find yourself once again in an unlimited body, able to experience bliss at all times, and to have total freedom in the physical realm. The best way to prepare for this is by receiving as much light as you possibly can, breathing it in consciously throughout your day, even in the midst of your other activities. Christmas was very excited because she has been fasting for the last 3 days. And today, for the first time, was able to maintain a conscious breath throughout her day at what she judged to be about 80% of the time of her day. And she compared this in her own mind to about 10 or 15% that she has been able to do up until now. Fasting and separating yourself from the needs of the body can liberate great energy for your consciousness. Then, of course, you still have to make the conscious effort to be focused on your breath and on receiving your light. Simply fasting will not do this, but fasting will make it easier for you to focus. It is very important that you receive as much light as you possibly can. For this light is the basis of all the transformations taking place within you. This light is what pushes the negative energy out. It is what rebalances and re-energizes the very cells of your being. It influences your consciousness in so many ways. So, beloveds, when you can, and even if you do this for just one day to see how effective it can be, choose to be focused on your breath and on receiving the light of God throughout one entire day. And see what it does to your consciousness. See how it will encourage you to continue with this effort. When you see that it really isn't that hard when you devote your total consciousness to it. It is when you only make a half-hearted effort that it is difficult and seemingly without benefit. But as I have said, every breath of light that you receive is of benefit to you. So breathe in this light, beloveds. Become your true selves. And I will welcome you home with open arms. I love and bless you always. I am Metatron.